So I'm Katrina, and I am here to tell you about our event that's coming up in December called Throwdown, which is a competition weekend that I am crazy excited about. It brings my passion for competitions and for blues dancing together in a night of celebration and a weekend of celebration.
Awesome. Would you tell us a little bit more about who you are?
Yes, I am Katrina Rogers, and I am a Denver-based dancer, and I have been dancing blues specifically since 2013, and I extremely fell in love with it and found a piece of myself. And at this point in my life, it's an opportunity for me to give back and to be participating not only in the local scenes, but also on a national scene on a larger basis to really bring more richness into what we're offering to our dancers, and a way for us to bring a piece that I think everybody's really craving, and to really highlight different ways that we can also express ourselves, not just on the social dance floor.
Cool. And what's your role with Throwdown, and what has you beaming with excitement for it?
I am the event director, and which means I get to help shape the event and bring people together to really bring a sense of togetherness and partying and just what we can do. What really has me beaming about it is that opportunity to really have people dive into the different ways that we can compete. I have a track and field background, and so I have spent most of my life in some form of competition, and being around dancing has always brought me back to hip-hop battles. And so kind of take that style and to take something that has been very much rooted in Black culture and in the dance world as a way to shutter stuff and to showcase like what we've been working on. I want to bring that into what we're doing in a way that we can be excited and have something to drive towards, and not just the individual weekends, but maybe something that we can do to build throughout the year and have a year-end bash of this is what we've been doing, and this is what I have to offer, this is what I've learned, and to come together and really just have that like reunion feel and just in the year with the bash. And I think this is a great opportunity for that, and to highlight our creativity and to bring different kinds of dances and different kind of competitions that we haven't quite seen yet.
Great. So you mentioned year-end bash.
Yes.
What are the dates for Throwdown?
So, Throwdown is going down in December over the weekend of the 4th through the 6th, and it will be in St. Louis. Yay! Where Mr. Kenneth is right now.
Nice. And what's your biggest hope for Throwdown?
So I want Throwdown to be a place where it is recognized for the creativity, for innovation, for mentorship, for us to be coming together and celebrating and uplifting each other and celebrating who we are, where we've come from, our achievements throughout the year in our dance, and to be recognized as a space to really experience Black culture and blues, and to really have an experiential feel about it, and to really walk into that space and say, I can be who I am, however, there's something different about this that I haven't experienced in any other space, and that you have to kind of pay attention, but also you get to be you. You get to celebrate, and you get to raise your voice and clap your hands and stomp your feet and really just be very excited for what we're doing together, and to come into that competition and not have it be about who really wins or loses, but really about I want you to celebrate what I've done and what I'm bringing and the gifts that I have, and it to feel like this sort of reunion feel. That's what I want. I want it to come into a family reunion. We're coming together, we're going to eat food, listen to music, and dance our asses off.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you mentioned a couple of things already that are like values, central core things. What would you say your values are for the event?
Oh, so many great, wonderful values. So first and foremost, respect. I really believe that we really need to continue to not only respect ourselves, but we need to respect Black culture and Black people and blues, the music, the dance, our elders that can come into the space, our teachers, our DJs, and everybody that's putting in the work to make the event it. And that is everybody. That's just not the organizers and the staff, but I mean like everybody, and really appreciate where that comes in, which brings me to another one, is about celebration. I want this to be about the celebration of what blues has done for all of us, our communities, ourselves. I want us to feel that we are able to be in this space and really be excited for what somebody's doing on the dance floor. And be inspired by that, and to have an appreciation for the work that went into that, for the work that went into the music that was played, the DJs that put their sets together, for the judges, like really have an appreciation for what we're doing together. And I want mentorship. So I want opportunities where people feel like they can grow, they can learn, and that can be seen in some of the mentorship programs that we will have in place. So if you're looking to be a DJ and you're not sure how to make it out of your local scene, well, this is an opportunity. How do I learn to be a DJ for competitions? How do I learn to be a DJ in a social space on a larger scale? How do I learn those things? How do I be a judge, right, for competitions? And there's a lot of us that kind of gotten thrown into that, but I want us to feel like we're bringing the next generation up along with us, and so that everybody feels like they have an opportunity for something and to contribute not only to their personal growth, but to the growth of the scene, and to bring their ideas and the ways that they want to showcase what they've learned and who they are. There is a sense of camaraderie coming out of many teams, and even looking at different crews from different styles of dance. There's a sense of togetherness, and there's a sense of pride that comes out of being together and showing up and repping not only your dance, but your scene. This is what the Denver crew brings. This is what the Mile High has to offer. This is what Boston has to offer. This is what St. Louis has to offer. The Portland scene. Wherever you're at, I want that sense of, I'm not only proud of where I came from, but I'm also proud of everybody else that's here. And that there's a sense of friendly competition, that we can come in and on the dance floor and throw down what we have, but still be very excited about that, and still have a good sportsmanship around what we're doing. And so that's really important, that even outside of the dance floor, we're here to lift everybody up. We're here to celebrate everybody. And so having a sense of togetherness is really, really important for what we're doing. And to have an experiential learning environment. Like I said, having mentorship programs goes into that. But coming into the space and not just saying, okay, I'm going to go to this lecture, I'm going to go to this thing, I'm going to read this book, but to really walk in a space and go, this feels different. And for the Black and people of color, I want them to have an experience where they can just be in the space. And those that might not have grown up around Black culture or other cultures will have an opportunity to sort of recognize that there's something different about this, and that there's a way that they can see it and feel it, but also experience it, where they can really walk away with a sense of appreciation and understanding for what it is. And so those are like some of the main values, and there'll certainly be more extensive ones like as we grow and what will be on our website. And but I think those are probably the biggest ones.
Great. What can a participant expect from being at Throwdown?
A party. That's it, party. So, again, to come in and to have that party feel like this is, while it's a competition, there is some seriousness around like what we're doing. Like I want people to come in and be like, I have worked hard, I am ready to show down, I'm ready to throw down, right? Both of those things. But I wanted to come in with this sense of, you know, that family picnic of, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, oh, let me show you this thing that I have. And whether you're in the audience or whether you're in the competition, to still have that sense of this is fun. This is exciting. I'm going to see something and experience something that I haven't experienced all year. I can let loose here. This is the place to let loose. Is all the hard work is done. You've put in the work. You've competed in multiple places, local, national, regional. You've practiced with partners. Like there's something that this is the place to showcase that, and to know that it is about celebration. And so when they come into that space, again, it's something different, but they're going to experience things that are creative, different kinds of competitions, whether that's solo competitions, whether that's actual team competitions. There would be strictly battles, meaning that we're going to have not just your strictlies and then, you know, what we've seen, but actually have partners battling each other, having teams battling each other. And if that isn't your space, maybe choreography is where you shine and you have an opportunity. So choreography will now be a part of that competition. So there's something for everybody as a way to experience their dance and to share that dance with everybody else. And so, you know, aside from those things, good food and good music and just a sense of togetherness.
Great. And if, what if I don't want to compete? Should I still think about coming to Throwdown?
Absolutely. Because you're going to miss some really exciting things if you don't. Even though it is a competition weekend and we highly encourage people to participate, there's some fun competitions that you might do that you might just find out. It might be, you know, a game of spades. It might be, you know, rock, paper, scissors. But also that hype doesn't happen if we don't have an audience, right? When you're on there, we're there to showcase what we're doing, not just for the fellow competitors and not for the judges, but for our friends and our families and anybody else that just has an appreciation and an excitement around dance and blues. So the excitement and the hype that comes from that audience participation is really, really what's going to drive a lot of the competitions. And that's just through the rounds. That's not just through the finals, but that's, you know, the prelims, the semis and the finals, that we want people to feel like there is a space for them. And again, you're going to miss out on a lot of things by not showing up and be there in the way that makes the most sense.
Cool. And are there still opportunities to be involved if I want to help make this happen?
Tons.
What are they?
Tons.
How do I find out?
Yes.
More.
Some of that is you can message me directly. More information will be put out on our event page, but really I'm looking for individuals that want to volunteer, those that have an interest in DJing, if you have an interest in judging, if you want to be behind the scenes, helping with food, helping with housing, you want to help find good music and good bands to bring us, then certainly there's opportunities to participate. If you're not wanting to necessarily get down into nitty-gritty, but you're really excited about helping to shape the feel of the event and in that, then I have a very small circle, our eldership circle, that I would really love, and our eldership/council circle that I want to be able to pull together. So that probably would make up of like 5 to 6 people that will be instrumental in helping bounce ideas off of, make sure that we are adhering to our values and that the decisions that we're making are being pushed through a Black lens, and really getting a feel for like, are we matching what we're wanting to do? So there's certainly ways that people can. If you know people that want to participate, you know, certainly send them our information and send them my way. I love that.
Great.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular you want to leave everyone with thinking about
Yeah,
for Throwdown?
for sure. That this is a great way to start building crews within your scenes. And that means, coming together, having coordinated practices, working on performances, brushing up on your skills, running local competitions. So this is a way for us to start coming together within our scenes, to start, having something to bring to Throwdown, not just the individual self, but who you are, is probably one of my biggest goals that I actually want to see for Throwdown. It's not just the event itself and the success of the event, but like what it actually can do for our local groups, to bring people together. And if you have multiple crews in one city, all the better.
Nice. So what are those dates again, just so people can keep them in mind?
Yeah, absolutely. So Throwdown, December 4th through the 6th in St. Louis.
Great.